Hello everyone, it's Godzilla here. Welcome back to another video, and happy Godzilla Day, everyone. Celebrating 70 years of Godzilla, the true king of monsters. So, as we are head, as we start to close off Godzilla Day today, obviously, I thought, because why not? I just thought I would tell you guys how much Godzilla means to me. And this will kind of lead into how I became a fan, or it will kind of lead into the how I became a Godzilla fan that I did last year, or maybe it's the year before. I don't know. But yes, I've been a fan of Godzilla for 10 years already. 10 years, I think. I don't remember when I actually started. Excuse me. But the my well the my whole obsession with Godzilla obviously started in 2015. And I'm just gonna say, well, I'm so I came back from watching Godzilla Minus One again for the seventh time already. So I'm a little bit sleepy, so I may stutter my words. But either way, so my whole Godzilla obsession obviously started in 2015, and I think I was in school back in during that time. And obviously the first Godzilla movie I watched was 24 was Godzilla 2014. And my first ever figure was the Godzilla Atomic Breath figure. That wasn't my first one. I could have gotten out, but I'm holding this one because it was right in front of my face on my desk. But either way, so Godzilla has been a part of my life for obviously 10 years, as I mentioned twice already, two or three times already, and been he's been a part of my life since then. I mean, throughout the whole time, I was pretty much he stuck with me through school and the hard times I've been through while growing up in 2015 and now. He's always been there since then, since I became a fan of Godzilla. Whether he's a metaphor for destruction, anti-hero, hero, savior, ancient, or a metaphor for nuclear weapons, any of that, I obviously way before I became a fan of Transformers, I always looked up to Godzilla. I mean, sure, he may, obviously, as I mentioned, he may be good, evil, anti-hero, a metaphor for destruction, nuclear weapons, or just nuclear weapons in general. Whether it's whether the movies are good, cheesy, serious, funny, and above all, just very good. I mean, I've always looked up to Godzilla, whether it's whether no matter what the design is, excluding '98, obviously. He's just Godzilla's just been there for me ever since. Whether whether it's for whether it's the figures or the images of Godzilla I've seen on the internet, or any of the movies, soundtracks, or everything that has to deal with Godzilla. As I'm saying, theoretically, Godzilla's still gonna be my number one favorite. I'm gonna be of all time, and along with my other franchises I enjoy, including ones I grew up with. Fly, get out of here, goodness. that I had to get a fly that was flying around my room. But either way, as I was saying, he's Godzilla's has been there for me for the ups and downs, the good times and the bad times I've been through. And every time when I watch one of the movies, whether it be Showa, Heisei, Millennium, the other area I cannot pronounce that has to deal with the I'm not sure if Legendary is part of that. The Rira era? I probably butcher that. I I always smile when I watch a Godzilla movie. Especially like today. When I went to see Minus One the seventh time, along with my brother and his girlfriend, I was smiling the whole time. I was smiling halfway throughout the movie, not halfway, because that'll be creepy. You guys get what I'm saying. I was just happy to be a Godzilla fan during this time. I mean, sure, back then, even though my most of my family didn't accept Godzilla at the time, and they thought if they thought that he was a bad influence on me, but I he's been he kept me happy through those times. Again, good or bad times. Even even now, he still makes me happy. Even though I'm excuse me, even though I might be in a or relationship or not, he's basically been there. And obviously, I may have been made fun of for liking Guzzle, but I didn't really care back then. I mean, he's just another thing that makes me happy. Again, a lot of the other franchises I mentioned, they do make me happy too. But Godzilla, obviously being in the franchise for like 10 years, people have been in it longer than I have. But 20, but 10 years for me has been the greatest. I mean, even celebrating Godzilla's 70th anniversary today, I was smiling throughout the day. Just hearing all the great things and seeing how much Godzilla has come through since 1954. From 1954 to 2024. He's still, he may be getting old, but he's still going strong. Whether it be the old designs from the Showa, Heisei, Millennium, Monsterverse, Toho, or Toho is from the Millennium. Basically, the entire Godzilla franchise. Just Godzilla in general. He's, again, as I said, he's just been there for me for the difficult times. And no matter what people say, and no matter if I get made fun of or anything else, I would say. But either way, I am very happy to be a part of the Godzilla fan base for 10 years, whether I like Transformers or any of the other ones I mentioned or did not. But you guys get what I'm saying. So that is my story. Well, that's what. Well, I goodness gracious, I cannot speak. But that's what I wanted to say about how much Godzilla means to me. Well, means to me, and what basically, more of the story is Godzilla. Excuse me, again, is a franchise that I love being a part of. I mean, even behind here, I am privileged to collect some of these figures, whether they be Monster Arts, Bandai, um, X Plus, the any other figures I've collected over the years. And obviously, collecting figures makes me happy as well. It basically helps me get through, again, as I mentioned, it helps me get through the difficult times. And as I've mentioned, some of my family members were not very, I would say, at the time, were not very supportive that I was a fan of Godzilla at the time, but sooner or later they did. And now, since 10 years, it still keeps me happy and going. But anyways, more of the story is, if you like something, and if you've been a fan of it for longer or 10 years like me, uh, just keep liking what you like. I got nothing else to say there. So that is it of this video. And yeah. Anyways, happy 70th anniversary to Godzilla, and let next year be another good one for Godzilla, because this year has been a great year for Godzilla. Because we had, I was again last year we had Godzilla -1. This year we had Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, and we had Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, I think last year. But yeah, who knows what? Let's see what next year has in store for Godzilla. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.